For a society that depends so much on electricity, the Northeast blackout of 2003 was a real eye-opener. On August the 14th, power was lost to 55 million people across Canada and the U.S. In Ontario, 10 million people were affected. It was the most widespread electrical blackout in North American history.
You can see the wallboard in the background here.
Todd Parsi was working trying to restore power on the day the blackout began, right here in the control room at the IESO, Ontario's independent electricity system operator.
We got 30,000 alarms in the first minute. So if you can imagine that, it sounded like almost like someone won the jackpot at a casino, but it's really a prize you don't want to win. Then you take a deep breath and your training kicks in and you try to see what you have left.
Millions were in the dark for days. Traffic lights were down. Non-essential personnel were instructed not to go to work the following day. And with humidity making it feel 40 degrees, temperatures were unbearable and even dangerous for some.
What you see behind me in orange is a visual representation of Ontario's power grid. When things are working, all the names of the different sources of generation are in blue or green. But on the day of the blackout, everything was red.
It was the unexpected shutdown of an Ohio plant and overgrown trees coming into contact with power lines that led to a cascading effect on electricity systems in Ontario and 8 U.S. states. And it changed the power industry forever.
If we're going to operate an interconnected grid, you can't have different players doing different things.
International agreements were made industry-wide after the event in 2003 to help prevent the same mistakes, including more power sources and mandatory tree trimming. But as the power system is so heavily reliant on the weather and local environment, the ever-increasing challenges of climate change is causing its own set of potential future issues.
We're starting to see weather events that are more severe and more frequent. So frequency is going up and the severity is going up. So those two things actually test the ability of the grid to withstand these extreme conditions.
So decades later, could something like this happen again?
Even though you don't expect it to happen, we still need to prepare for it.